Hello, Dangerlings, listening to the Danger Club podcast. Thank you so much. We just want to say thank you for listening to all these episodes. We're over 100 now. That's amazing. Go to our Facebook, drop us a little message. Go to Instagram, drop us a little picture, drop us a little comment or whatever. If you use Tumblr, do you know what I mean? Go there and say hello as well. And also, subscribe to our Patreon. Go and see that what we're giving away for our Dangerlings. You can help this podcast run. You can be part of it. You can be part of the Danger Club podcast by helping us subscribe. Thank you so much once again. Colin Hubbard, that's me. I play Bubba in the podcast. Yeah. See you later.
It's starting to turn into a dating profile. I quite like that. I like long walks in the park.
I love if we tag that one onto an earlier episode as well. Like, I play MZ. So. Yeah.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Henry Time has gone missing.
We're going to go to his ass.
You managed to make out the words Kyador, Whispering Way.
You reckon it's a ritual thing, do you?
I think this has definitely got some sort of a cult.
He just left his bag here and...
Where's the bag now?
Oh, I can go and get it for you.
Gavron was abducted by these handprint people. He was then abducted by the same people.
This perhaps could be some kind of a setup.
It's a bust, everybody! It's the Shoony police! They're onto us!
Cop.
The adventure continues now.
Okay, we're actually rolling, team. So, I mean, I know people are still sitting down.
Rolling.
But we're rolling. Hey, drum.
Right.
If you were like a boxer, right?
Yeah.
And you were going, like, you know, the boxers have their songs as they're walking into a ring. What would yours be?
Well, my immediate thought is to go for Homer's one. Why can't we be friends? Just because that's so good. That's so good. I can't steal that joke. I don't know. I'd have to think about it a little bit. What
do you think Shania's
maybe? Oh wait, hold on. You know, Prodigy, Rough in the Jungle. Rough in a jungle, in a jungle, in a jungle, in a jungle. Like maybe that.
Would you have the radio edit, or would you have the album version?
I think
which is a bit darker.
I'll probably go for the album version. I would imagine. It's pretty dirty. It's clattery.
Love it.
You know, sort of good for warm ups and stuff. You know, maybe that. That's off the top of my head. I'll think harder about it and give you another answer later.
I liked it. It was good. Anyone else want to join in, Scott?
What was that? What was that wrestling role playing game that we played? Because we all came up with. We all had entrance music for that, didn't we?
We did.
Worldwide Wrestling.
Yes, that's it.
Worldwide Wrestling.
We went to Whitstable and we all we chose our own entrance music to come in as our.
This is the trip you went to my hometown and didn't invite me. Yeah.
That's the one.
Can you turn over the time, Turner, please? Because we haven't done that again. Oh, it's going to be a thing.
In answer to your question, Colin.
Go for it.
Mine would be Pantera, Cowboys from Hell.
Nice.
I come into the ring wearing the dodgy cowboy hat as well.
Yeah.
God, I love that song so much.
Tune.
Good one.
That's a good song.
What about you, Ross?
1,000 Miles.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So sick.
Come in sideways on the piano.
Or
making my way downtown.
What's his face? The Proclaimers.
1,000 miles.
Oh yeah.
Either one.
Well, it's 500.
Is this
500 miles.
Is this in character?
This is boxing, not rambling. You know that.
No, yeah, but it lulls them into a full sense that I'm.
But why are they both distance
like
themed?
a joker? And then I come in,
and they find out you're actually not a joker.
Yeah, and then I knock them out, give them a go on old Jack Johnson. And
why has he named one of your hands Jack Johnson?
My left one's Tony Bennett. So.
Tony Bennett and Jack Johnson.
That is quite the duet, I have to say. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast. Go on, you've been making faces for this whole thing, James. Just open your can.
Yes.
There we go.
It took him by surprise because it's like, we're rolling. It's like, I've just sat down. I know my can. Colin will kill
It's not James's house, but he's still doing things that, you know, interrupt the record.
Hey, look, I just like sitting in my pants. All right, that's it. I find it relaxing, and you know.
What about you, Colin? What would your entrance music be?
I've got a few really, but I think one is called Pain. It's Pain by Bumpy Knuckles, aka Freddie Fox. who's a rapper. Yeah, it's produced by DJ Premier. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not.
Of the Fox dynasty.
Yeah, I was thinking that. The sort of actor.
No, it's not.
Josh
No,
actor, he's
no,
got a really
no.
annoying brother.
He's kind of cool. He's always like, he's quite loud. And yeah, I've got it on a swimming playlist.
When do you listen to a swimming playlist? Like
When I swim, I've got some underwater.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Of course you
underwater
have, Colin.
headphones.
Amazing. What are you listening to while swimming? Pain.
Where's your phone when
It's
you
really
tap it?
painful.
No, it's just like an MP3 player. Yeah. You can get ones that are Bluetooth ones actually.
Sparks flying out.
Yeah. So check out that song; it's quite cool. Anyway, James.
I'll probably go for Apache by the incredible bongo band. I think it was. It was sampled for a dance track. You'll know it.
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Tanto, jump on it.
Yeah, it's been remixed loads of times, but the original's sick.
It
So
is
I'd
really
probably
good.
have that as my little entrance. It's silly enough. Do
Dan,
you want anything?
go on, Dan.
Dan, we're coming to the Danger Club podcast theme tune.
It's
I
on
think
brand.
something whimsical like Noel Coward or something like that.
I think we tried to do this once, but maybe we should try it again, maybe for an intro or whatever, just before Dan comes in with his hello everyone. Maybe we should try doing that, like all singing dun, 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 dun. Should we give it a go?
No, because you nobly tried to set us up with the Avengers theme tune just then, mate.
No, that's us. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay,
It's
now I
quite
can hear
similar.
Yeah, it is.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's gone somewhere else now.
Let's not do it.
It's like the old thing, isn't it? They're trying to sing the Superman theme and then the Indiana
And then
Jones
Indiana
theme,
Jones,
yeah.
and it's so hard. You're like,
And then the Star Wars theme.
da, 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 da. And then the Indiana Jones one is
Dun, 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 dun.
da, 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 da. But it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, it's not that bit.
Well,
Oh, not that bit.
Hang on. Dan hasn't said his tune yet.
Oh, no, he hasn't.
Aqua, turn back time.
I wish it was I'm a Barbie girl.
So, amateurs, man, amateurs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into those album tracks. If you're a real Aquarian, that's how you do it.
Aquarian. They released
Turn Back Time as a
Yeah, it was a big hit.
Yeah, it was.
like
No, it was
number 2 or something.
Aqua come before.
They released most of the songs on that album. To be honest, they knew they weren't doing a second one. They
Yeah.
they rode that wave as quickly as they could. So, how do you segue from that into
Talk about your death dice that you've got there.
speaking? I've got my
Yeah,
I've got
the
my
Stu Jackson
the
death
Stu
dice.
Jackson special, the Stu Jackson death dice that we got when we went on Tales from the 20 side.
Dan, I don't think you said hello everyone.
I said that a while ago.
He did.
He
Yeah,
did.
ages ago.
You don't remember because he cut off me and you saying our songs.
Oh,
he just went ahead and did it.
Yeah. Sorry, Dan, go and talk about your dice. Go on. Sorry, mate. I'll get it in editing.
Just this first section is going to be in this weird order. Bits just chucked here and there.
It's because we did our preamble for episode 6 of part 6 of episode 100 after the episode, and then spliced it in at the beginning. So now we've got it in our heads.
Nobody knows that yet, Dan.
Oh, Dan.
Now we've got it in our heads that we could do a pickup of it, and so the idea of being tight on this intro is just like
That was a whole Patreon tier, just them revealing that secret.
So
Like,
what
you know.
happened is we recorded part 5 and it ended up being like 2 hours. So we decided to split it into 2. So we recorded our preamble after we did part 6, episode 100.
Do you know
if
what?
You know what I mean? And we added it on to the beginning.
I didn't even notice, and I was there. So.
It was so smooth, and now Dan's just dropped that ball, man.
little preview there of what you can get if you're a patron of this podcast.
Yeah.
Something behind the scenes.
That was the £25 tier. Just that fact. We're going to have to rethink things now. We're going to go back to...
You all owe us 25 quid.
including Drum, who doesn't remember, so he
Yeah, no,
counts.
I owe everyone's 25 quid.
Hand it over. PayPal me now.
Ross will bring you a handwritten invoice. Shall we dive back into this?
It's a pretty good idea.
Yes, I think that's good.
Yeah.
So what we
Criminal
doing?
investigation.
What that's just that bar went weird. That bar was kind of like the bar in Airplane when he goes to the dodgy docks bar, and then it all goes disco. It's like, wow, there's a miniature dog competition going in the background.
Which we won, by the way.
Well,
Because Shania's cute as hell as a dog.
And also, we went to a different pub. This one isn't called the Soggy Biscuit, is it? So, I mean, this one could have been called the Soggy Biscuit. It's down by the docks. So I'd love to know what this one's called.
I mean, if this one was called the Soggy Biscuit, I definitely wouldn't join in with 4 dudes sitting around a table out the back. Being like, are you in? No.
Holding dogs.
Once again, if you don't know what that is,
version
don't
of the
Google
game?
it.
Yes, please don't Google that.
Don't Google it.
But did you... Yeah, I mean, Caragor did sort of...
20 gold pieces? Yeah, I'm in.
Caragor in his head was like, well, it's not murder. So whatever 20 gold pieces in it might be worth it. And it turns out it was,
Yeah. I mean, you won a tiny talking Shoony.
Yeah, if that's true... we could be making it up. We haven't confirmed that you guys can see it yet.
Hello, Grog.
I was thinking, if Shoonies formed a band, would it be Shoony Tunes?
Oh.
Hey! Pun. Tick the box. Good.
I thought we'd started the game, but seems we're still in preamble. What's going on?
I think we're sort of tentatively stepping into the game.
It's very hard to segue into a lizard folk bar fight while a half-orc runs in juggling a pair of talking dogs.
Yes.
I guess, yeah. What's going on in the bar at the moment? Because that's been going on backstage. Like, what's happening in the bar with Fulton's 4 guys?
It's definitely
6 guys.
You know, of our adventures, that Velda's just sort of carried on sitting at the bar, sipping his grog, sort of, you know, taking it in and kind of ignoring the bar fight around him, and Fulton getting probably the living poop cooked out of him.
That's right. I feel grog is a sip and drink.
Is there a stage in this bar?
No,
no stages.
There's a section of the floor where the stage has been removed. Because they just found having live entertainment was just a bit troublesome, and it was just it was hard to do the invoicing, so they just got rid of the stage and decided, let's just get everyone drunk.
They don't have one on in a circle that they roll in and roll off again, like in between every act.
I mean, can you imagine with these lizard folk around? And to be honest, they provide their own entertainment. They're a singing sensation, are the Iruxi. They're quite happy with their own shanties.
It's a pity there's not a piano, because then Bubba could do the bit from Bugsy Malone and just sort of hit the piano keys, everyone stops, and then everyone starts having a big sing-song.
Blue Jean baby, LA lady.
Tankard.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I was going to maybe distract them with a song, but maybe that's not a good idea.
Tweet
Just sip your grog.
We've got to have another look at Bubba's character sheet at some point, because there are Tengu feats available now that you could swap in, and there is one that sounds very Bubba called Squawk, where if you fail like a check, be like a society check, a deception check, anything to like interact with someone, if you fail it to the point there would be consequences, like they might kick off, you can just let out a big squawk, and they're like, it's just a big dumb bird, and it just diffuses it,
which would completely go against his I'm not a bird,
if he had this in his back pocket as something he could do. But
while this is coming up, right, there is actually like another big major podcast, isn't there, that after us, I'm not going to mention their names because big up whoever, but they said the phrase "I'm not a bird," didn't they?
Yeah,
we're not going to mention them. But yeah, and I'm not having a go, just saying we were there first, all right?
I don't think if you say their name you accidentally summon them. I don't think they're not Voldemort.
It's like Candyman.
Great.
Yeah, appear behind them. So yeah, we were there first. Anyway, so Bubba's at the bar, right? He's not going to sing a song, but he is going to start like lifting these guys off of Fulton, because there's like 6 of them, right?
Yeah.
Are they just playing bundles at the moment?
Playing bundles.
Pile on.
Yeah, they're giving him the birthday bumps.
Yeah,
it's winding down. Like it's kind of it was a scuffle, and now everyone's just kind of like, oh, no worries, mate.
There's no real damage taken by anyone.
There's kind of people are all getting back up.
I get up and I go, you're a good fighter, to the biggest one.
So are you.
You got any work for big fellas like us?
Ah, big fellas, are
You know the kind, the big paying kind.
The big paying kind for big fellas. That's what you want.
It's been said back and forth a few times now, and I don't like where this is going.
Yes.
It's the barman, by the way, the biggest guy. He kind of, his eyes drift to the space where the stage used to be, and he strokes his chin and thinks, big jobs for big fellas, eh? No, I can't think of anything.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm good at killing people. That's why I just, if you got any...
The whole bar goes silent. Everyone just looks at you.
Oh, what? This is the
They're sailors, not murderers.
They haven't stabbed anybody up. I've only got a letter open in the back.
and of small dogs.
Yeah.
When I say kill people, I mean kill them with kindness.
The whole bar goes back to what they were doing.
Meanwhile, Caragor's just shoving this little puppy in Velda's face, being like, "You told me you hung around with a Shoony before back in your youth.
Well, yeah.
Is this a Shoony?
It was bigger.
It talks to me.
It looks like a Shoony.
It not the Shania Iranian.
Yeah, no.
But we won this competition, by the way, Velda.
Right.
Shania, you're the best in show. but honestly, this little Shoony.
Well, look, keep it here. I sort of take the little Shoony. Hello?
Hello to you, buddy.
Oh! You've got a surprisingly large voice for such a tiny little Shoony.
Well, you got such a surprisingly small voice for such a big asshole.
I love it. Yes. Yes. Yeah, it's a fucking Shoony, yeah.
It's a fucking Shoony, it'll die like my last one did.
I literally just sort of chuck over his shoulder.
Caragor is distraught. What'd you yeet the Shoony for?
Well, he was rude.
I just rescued him from the clutches of some really weird toads.
Well, you better go and rescue him from that tankard of ale, because I think he's drowning.
I fucking will. Caragor dives across the bar to try and save the life of tiny Shoony that he's now indebted to for some reason. I'm on some weird honour quest. I don't know how I got this.
Is this his trope? Like, this Shoony's going to be really, really sweet to Caragor and then a dick to everyone else. Like, why are you hanging around with it?
He picks himself up and just kind of... He's just covered in just bar snacks from where he landed in a bowl. And he just shakes his head. Some of it's like stuck in the folds of his face. It's like...
Oh, you're right, mate.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Oh, it got real rough there.
What'd you swear at my mate for?
Is he your mate, is he?
Why did you think I passed him over to you?
I've been passed around by so many people. I just... it's hard to know friend from foe. He turns around to Iruxi minding his own business and he goes, "Hey, get off me! Get off me, man!"
Oh, fuck. Listen, what's your name?
My name's Davenport.
Alright, Davenport, listen, are you going to be alright out there on the mean streets of Absalom by yourself now? Have you got a home to go to?
Of course I got a home to go to.
Alright,
It's a tiny home.
Hey, wait, mate, Davenport, could you, how long you been in this dive bar? I just remember the main plot.
Oh, they've been bringing me here for weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these Gripplies, we've been cleaning up.
Yeah, I bet you've seen some things, haven't you, Davin?
Yeah, I've seen some things.
Hey, listen, you seen any red handprints on the walls or on bags?
Is that a sex thing?
Do you know what? I don't have enough information to know whether... I asked my occult specialist. He rolls his eyes back over at where Velda is.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Come on, let me back at that guy.
Okay, hey, just leave it out for a minute. Just leave it out. He's got a thing about Shoonies, that lad. But he couldn't confirm whether or not it was... I don't know. I could maybe. Have you seen any?
What, the red handprint? No, I've never seen that.
No?
Never seen it. Don't know what it is around here. Got all sorts around the docks, though.
Yeah?
Like that asshole. He points over at Velda.
Yeah, just picking fights, aren't you?
Hey, I'm not picking fights with nobody. The world's picking fights. He turns around to the Iruxi and goes, "Seriously, back off! Back off!" The Iruxi just kind of looks over at him and shuffles a little bit further away.
I like your spunk, mate. You're a tiny little fighter. I know a man very much like that. But I can back it up. So the door just over there, isn't it? You're probably best. Them Gripplies might come back. You know what I mean?
If the Gripplies come back, I'll show them what for.
They captured you last time. They had you in a bag.
That was all part of it. I had them where I wanted them.
You were in the bottom of a bag.
Maybe I like being in bags. I'm a bag man.
Okay, all right. No hand things. I think we're pretty much. You'd say you're done here, wouldn't you, Dom? Do you need any cash?
Need cash? I got cash. I'm rich. My dad's rich. He's richer than your dad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That might well be true. Who's your dad?
Davenport Senior.
Cool, where does he live?
I'm not telling you where I live.
No, I wasn't asking where you live. I was asking where your dad lives.
I don't live with my dad.
That's all right. Do you know what? You're at your place, you can't afford rent. It's all right to fall back on things. It's all right. Don't worry about Davenport. Here, let me give you a hand. I pick him up. I'll take him over to the door.
He struggles for a bit. His little legs kind of waggle, and then you put him down.
All right there, mate. I'll see you later.
All right, I'll. Yeah. If you ever need somebody messed up, come see me.
I will. How can I get hold of you? Where do you live?
You'll know. He steps out into the street, and a passerby just hits him with the foot, and he just goes flying down the street, picks himself up, and just chases them off down the road.
Bubba's still at the bar chatting to the barman.
I'm there as well.
Did you ask it about the handprints?
Oh, all right.
I thought you were just saying where you were.
No.
Oh, all right.
Literally about to say something. Me and Fulton are standing there.
I tell you what,
carry on. Why not?
Caragor goes back to answer Velda's question, takes an in-breath to respond, hears that Bubba's talking, and then just motions wait to Velda whilst he listens to what Bubba is going to say.
Ooh.
Caragor notices. Oh, sorry, Caragor.
Caragor sees you.
Bubba notices this. Yeah, you probably see it a lot around here. That was a good fight you had with my mate here. He loves you. You know, I love you. Everybody loves you. But listen, right? You probably see a lot of things around here, didn't you? You probably see everything, didn't you? You ever seen, like, we were seeing this thing on the wall around the corner. It was like a red handprint. You ever seen that?
Give me a diplomacy check.
You're successfully making a diplomacy check that I wanted from the tiny asshole dog.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. 27.
27. You know, one of the local... Someone was talking about those the other day, a drunk. Said he'd seen it somewhere, somewhere on the street, one of the stores, but I can't remember which one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny you should mention that.
Do you know who he was? Who the drunken person was?
He left with the ships. He was just one of the people who were washing in and out here all the time.
What did they say about it?
He said that just said he'd seen it. Said he'd seen said he'd seen somebody leaving. With they had a red palm. Somebody in one of the stores, like it was. You know, like they've been doing finger painting or something.
Yeah. That's what I thought was weird. Like someone's been finger painting or something, like dipping their hands in paint.
Doesn't seem hygienic.
No, it doesn't really. Did they say what they look like or what shops they might have gone to or whatever?
I just said it was one of the shops. I mean, there's only a few shops along the street.
Right, okay. One of the shops. Yeah.
What shops are those?
There's a couple of general stores. There's the smithy and there's and the fishmongers.
Right.
Hey. Fishmonger.
We'll go and check out one of those. No, it's good to know. Like, just because it's fun, you know, we see all these things and we figured you might, man of the world like yourself. You know?
I've been around.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Captain One Scale.
Aye, well...
Because there's a funny story, you see. This one
See you later!
Shania's backing into her clothes and then sort of like standing up on her hind legs and putting the front legs out to the side as if she wants Philippe to dress her and going...
Philippe is just looking at you like, I could eat you. And then just kind of straightens the clothes up. Puts them on there, and a moment later, Shania reappears. Like you've got like a head sticking out of one of the arms and an arm out of the.
I was going to say,
God damn!
Oh, I like your new look, Shania.
Fuck you!
As we're walking out, I just say, One Scale, if you ever need like a music act, my name's Bubba Von Hoops. I do music. That over there, that's Cara Bonhara. Brilliant, amazing, like cabaret acts as well.
What are you doing?
I'm bigging you up.
I've got a brand to protect. I don't perform in places like this. Are you mad?
I'm just saying if
Dead
they ever put the stage up and like gentrify the space, we might want to come back.
Before we go out just being PR for our musical act that we're doing together, maybe you want to confer that with me first. All right, I've got to talk to Cara.
I mean, I do also think that gentrification would sort of erode some of the rustic charm. I quite liked it, actually.
Yeah, you think that me and Bubba would gentrify the area, do you?
Well, that's what he was saying. He said if they gentrified it, then you could come perform here, but I think that would be a pity.
No, that's not what I was saying. I was saying they might gentrify it, and then they'll probably ask us to come here if they put a stage up.
Tell you what's happened.
Don't, mix my words, brother.
Tell you what's happened, lads, is that tiny little shit Davenport has got us all riled up. Right.
Fuck's sake,
I spoke to that tiny fucking dog, and it was a pain in the bollocks.
He was a little twat.
Yeah, he didn't know anything about the Red Hand either. And I tell you what, I hope we never ever see him ever again.
So, did anyone find out anything?
Yeah, me and Fulton got some good information, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, what's going on?
Didn't we, F-man?
We did, BB. BBA. BUBBA.
F-man and BB.
Yeah, there's a red hand in one of the shops on the street.
Is it in front of the shop? Okay.
Well, I mean, you weren't getting to it. I mean, I was sat right next to you at the bar. I was quietly listening. I'd say
talking over me as well. So,
also, BBA, that's not it, be BBVN, BBVH, wouldn't it? So where have you got BBA from?
Eh?
You said BBA.
Yeah, like Bubba.
Right, let's go to the fishmongers.
Yeah, okay.
Or we could go to the other, what was it? We had a fishmongers.
Let's start at the fishmongers.
And a couple of general
stores. And a smithy.
You make your way to the fishmongers. There is a strong smell of fish around here, like old fish.
How unexpected.
Yes, I'm actually quite reassured. There's a smell of leather.
Good fishmongers should smell like the sea. It's stinky fish smell.
Anyone in there?
There's a sign over the
Big up fishmongers.
Big up fishmongers.
Shout out the sea.
Sweetest fish.
You make your way inside. There is a counter with lots of fish laid out on it, unexpected perhaps. There are about 3 people here. There are 2 humans, and behind the counter there is an elf with blonde hair who is wearing a bandage around his head. The elf goes, "Can I help you?"
Hi, hello. I was wondering, I've got a couple of questions. First one is, have you got any shark?
No, I don't serve shark. We've got we've got some of the tuna.
Do you have crab?
Yeah, we got some crab somewhere.
Shania tries to remember what kind of shellfish she thinks that she found on the
She
booth.
thought it was crab shell.
That's correct. Okay, right. So, all right, we got that covered. Cut that bit.
Well, not now, because it's brilliant.
We're looking for lots of crab.
Yeah.
Do you have any crab here?
Yeah, we like crab.
Do you sell a lot of crab, do you?
Crab.
Do you? Eh? Do you?
Still some crab, yeah.
Some?
Yeah.
Many people buy it? Or have you got a regular customer?
But hang on. Sorry, excuse me, mate. Caragor just takes Bubba over to one side. Are you doing bad cop? Because I'm not sure we've got a suspect here. Why are you going so hard on him about his crabs?
Because it's a crab. I
just got into
getting
it.
excited.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right, I'll calm down.
I'll tell you what, let me share this with you, actually.
Right.
Because I was going to start off asking about the red hand. But, hey, old bandage head over there.
Yeah.
Bit shady.
What
that is the one that we're talking to.
Oh, shit.
That's the one. I mean shady.
I think they'll be able to hear us because of the elvish.
I was just going to say, I'm like a meter away from you. I can't definitely
Every
hear
time
you.
on this podcast, I go away somewhere. You guys move the world to sneak up behind me. It's happened on a boat. It happened here.
It's your phrasing. You're like, just take him aside, which tends to mean like a couple of steps.
It's a busy marketplace over there. You'll be able to hear me over here.
With Cop, I hear everything.
We're in a little shop.
It's a bomb.
Okay, roll for it. Let's see. Can we? Yeah, let's. I mean, don't know why I'm taking over Dan's job again.
I'm not going to roll for the guy. Like, you can take yourself to sort of back to the doorway. Like, it's obvious you're having a sidebar because you're the only people in the shop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
okay,
they get that, but they don't necessarily overhear you.
Okay, right. Anyway, carry on with your sidebar.
Thank you.
Yeah, he does.
Best in show.
They do look a bit shady, don't they?
Yeah, doesn't. Fuck it. Never mind. Right. Hey, mate. Have you seen any red fucking hands?
Yeah, they. You catch them, glance them, and kind of look. The three of them look at each other. Yes.
Oh, look. Let's just. You got bonked on the head by somebody with the rolling pin. That's why you're wearing the fucking bandage around your head. You did the red hand thing. Look, let's just cut to the chase. Tell us where those two people you stole are, and then you can go about your selling your fishy business. All right.
I do apologise for my friend. He's rather ill.
Caragor just wants to see how this pans out, so just puts a hand up to Velda and goes, hang on a minute, hang on.
They look to one another. Who are you?
Well, we are interested parties. Maybe we can help you.
Yeah? What are you, what business you in?
Well, my friend over here is a connoisseur of selling fine cured meats and particular runny cheeses.
That fella must have given you a right bonk on the head for that bandage to be put on it.
No, this was a carp.
No, it wasn't. Don't lie.
A carp hit me on the head.
You didn't get hit on the head.
May I take a look at the wound?
No, it's fine. It needs to be healed.
Are you sure I am medically trained? Please let me help. I'll walk around the back.
Okay.
I was just going to say I look for the other exit to the room.
Okay, give me a perception check, Shania Rain, as you walk around the back.
29.
A 29. So you notice, a couple of things. So you notice as you go to walk behind the bar, you notice a trapdoor behind the bar, behind the counter, and you notice as you're walking towards him, the fishmonger is reaching for a club that's under the ground, under the counter, as two of the others also reach for implements that are around the thing. And we are going to roll for initiative against the three fishmongers.
Okay, fishmonger fight. Let's go.
Let's keep one alive.
A monger of fish.
It's going to be really hard to cut through.
It's going to be that Monty Python sketch, isn't it?
All right.
Oh, tits.
How are we doing with the over 20s? Where am I over 20s at?
Sorry, I've forgotten. What is it?
Perception.
It is perception.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yes.
Fucking hell. All right. 32.
32. Shania, unsurprisingly, goes first. Any 15s to 20s?
Yes. Velda comes in with a strong 19.
A 19 for Velda. How about
17
you,
for Bubba.
Okay, we'll go Vel.
Nice, yeah.
Good.
And then we'll go Bubs. Any
17 for Beelzebub.
17 for Beelzebub.
So Bubbalicious.
How about...
Sorry, and also, because I've got to do two different... 20 for
one.
Fulton.
Okay, 20 for Fulton.
Yeah.
How about Caragor?
Caragor, I should have kept Davenport so I could have used him as well as a character. Caragor got 11.
And 11. So they do go before somebody at least.
Nice.
But
Good rolls.
very good rolls.
Yes, good rolls.
Let's find out if you can beat some fishmongers in our first combat. For this party, I think our first combat since Freya Axeborn.
Whoa.
Because I think you escaped from the undead on the boat, and the rest. I don't think you had a fight while you've been here in Kaer Marga. You rolled initiative against the Tengu, but that didn't really turn into anything. But I can tell you, this fishmonger fight is going down. Shania Rain, you're the first to act.
Okay. Can I just quickly check? What we would have used as a, if we're threatening someone?
Be intimidate.
Intimidate. Right, of course. Why can't? Oh, there it is. Right. Okay. Fuck that. Got nothing in that. So.
Which is weird.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, because you are literally one of the most
invest in it, really.
intimidating people.
But anyway, what I'm going to do is whip out my scythe and just lurch at the first. Like I see him going for the club, just go hands down, motherfucker, and scythe him.
Amazing. All right, go for it.
17, I think.
17 is a miss.
Oh.
The fishmonger ducks back behind the counter, retrieving his club as you come at him.
Okay.
You've got one more action left because you've readied the scythe and you've made an attack, so you've got one more action.
Okay, well, I'm going to activate Philippe.
Nice, alright.
Activate.
Philippe's
Philippe's
light
going to go, like, rise up to his threatening size.
Philippe has 2 actions.
Okay.
He'll need a move action to get into
run over to the Philippe section, and he's going to jump over the fish and attack. The
same guy.
Yeah, same guy.
All right. Philippe vaults the counter and attempts to bite.
And he does a bit better. He gets an 18.
18 is a hit. He bites the man on his shoulder.
Fantastic.
The elf this is.
So, what we need is a D8. Okay, and that is... do I add anything to this? No, it's just what's on the die.
He'd add his strength bonus.
I do add my strength, yeah. Okay, so that's, in fact, 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Who are you hitting? Are you hitting the half elf with the?
I don't know who was the first. I came.
That was the
so
elf.
I came
That was the one
side.
behind the counter.
The one with the
okay. So first one I saw.
Okay. You can bet the other 2 are human. The next person to act is Fulton Battlestone.
Fulton's going to use his special axe face, and he's going to run towards the closest person.
Okay. Move up.
That is a 25.
25's a hit.
Good.
This could be the first gill.
14.
14 points of damage. Very good. You run up and just slam your axe into the guy and he staggers back. I think that's some good damage right there. You got 1 action left.
I'm going to go again.
Here we go.
It's -6, isn't it?
-5.
-5. I rolled the wrong dice. Okay, that is a 13.
13 is a miss.
Okie
Catches
dokie.
a blow with the
And that's all I'll do.
It's got like a fish slice. And catches it and parries it away. Parries your great axe with a fish slice. I've realised we got into this fight that I do not know fishmonger implements as well as I thought I did.
A fish slicer.
Velda Cairnblight.
I would like to cast Electric Arc at the same person who Fulton just
Okay.
chopped.
Yep.
So it's my spell attack roll, is it not?
It is.
Well, that is 19.
19's a hit.
Yes, excellent. So it's 1d4 again plus my spell casting ability modifier, which is my intelligence, I believe.
Okay.
Yes,
It is.
So I do. Oh, it's max damage. 8 points of electricity damage.
Oh, he crackles with electricity. Can you then arc that into somebody else?
I think that's only on a crit. Let me
Okay.
just have a very quick check of this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It does. It does. 1 or 2 creatures. Right, then I arc that into the other human.
Okay, so that hits. Do you have to roll to hit again with the second roll?
I can do. Oops, can do.
Okay. I think you probably.
Oh, it's another hit. It's 23.
23, that'll do it.
At the same damage?
No, you roll the damage separately.
Oh, that's only 6 points of damage.
26. Okay, not so shabby. Not shabby.
Yes.
Blast some electricity across both of them.
How are you eeling? He says. I've got so many fish puns.
I bet. I shouldn't have waited till this episode to have a fishmonger fight. Should have got that in earlier. Right, so you've got how many actions left?
Well,
two?
that's 2. So I've got another one. Can I? So the shop's arranged, I presume, like the counter's attached to one wall, and you have to walk around with Cyrus. Okay. In that case, I go back and stand in the doorway of the shop.
Very good idea.
Just so that people can't leave.
Keep the door closed.
And closed. Yeah, the door's closed behind me. Yeah.
Bubba Von Hoops.
Okay, I'm going to cast Paralyze on your main guy, on the elf.
Okay.
That we want to speak to. That's what I'm going to do. That is a good roll. It's 26.
26. Ooh. He has to make a save, I think.
Will save on that, yeah.
Which he fails.
Excellent.
All right, he might crit fail, so that's a 12 against your spell attack DC.
My spell attack DC.
Your spell DC, not
my
your
spell DC is 20.
is 20. So it's not a crit fail. But he's frozen in place. You freeze him in place. Do you want to do anything with your final action?
Yeah, for my final action, I will inspire
You
courage.
start inspiring courage. What bonus does that give to everybody?
That gives everyone a +1 to their rolls, their attack
To hit.
rolls and
Nice.
perception rolls, things like that.
Very nice.
And save roll.
You
Save.
You cast Paralyze, and you start singing your heart out.
Oh, I'm gonna sing. Oh, I'm gonna sing again, says Baba.
Weirdly inspiring.
I can't wait for Bubba's Greatest Hits. It's going to be such an eclectic album, isn't it?
Yeah,
Just
right.
all sorts of like music hall and
Father, it is our go.
Yes, Jem. Let me throw my acid flask at him. Yeah!
An entire table. He has an entire table.
and a dice rolling.
Yeah, but it's
tray.
broken.
That's our dice tray. Have you broken our collective dice tray?
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. That's a 14.
A 14 is a miss.
Oh, shit.
A flask of acid flies past Velda and shatters on the floor outside.
What the fuck?
Don't worry, I've got another one where that's coming from, you little penis. Nope.
Why are you throwing acid flasks at me?
And then that's a 0.
There's a zip. Would that be a natural 1 or is that
No, it's a 5, but and it was a 5,
Okay.
and it's -5.
Yeah,
and
so that is. And no bonus. So.
well, I do have, but it's a 4. Sorry, yes.
Oh, okay, 4. Oh, 4, you say.
Yeah.
That one very nearly hits Velda.
Yeah.
Look, seriously, what are you doing?
I'm trying to help.
Have you throwing alchemical stuff is like your main thing that you do, and you only got a +4 to hit with it. By contrast, I have a +14 to hit with the main thing that I do.
Oh, it's only because I haven't leveled Beelzebub. He's still on level 2.
Just leave him! Leave Beelzebub!
Just let him walk off into the sunset.
He can go back and find sick wolf.
They would never be rid of us, Father.
Yeah.
Oh, useless. It's their go. How lovely. And 3 of them are still alive, although one of them is paralyzed. So the one with the bandage does nothing. He just he freezes in place. His muscles just taut as he tries to move, but he's unable to. However, one of them is fighting Fulton Battlestone, and he decides to try and... He's going to try a staggering strike. So he tries to hit Fulton. Ooh, bad moon. Oh, bad moon. It's a 28.
That is a hit.
So he hits Fulton with a staggering strike, which first of all deals 9 points of bludgeoning damage. So he hits you with the fish slice right in your face, and as you're reeling back, he reaches in with his free hand and he pokes you in the eye. Roddy Piper style. And you kind of stagger back, holding your eyes for a minute. You are flat-footed until his next turn.
Cool.
Which means you have a -2 to your armor class, at which point the he's still got 2 more actions. So then he tries to hit you again. That's definitely a miss. And with his final one, he doesn't have an option to do anything other than to try and... Gonna go for that natural 20, and he misses. The other one moves up behind you to try and hit you while you are flat-footed. That's a 28 again.
That is a hit.
He hits you, and because you are flat-footed, he gets sneak attack damage, so he gets another d6 of damage. They know their tactics. 9. That's 10 points of damage as you're hit in the back with a fish spade by the other one, which is a spade, which, as we know, is used for shoveling fish.
It might be used for shoveling ice, actually, onto the fish.
Fish spade. No, let's just leave the fish
Well,
spade.
a fish spade it is. Yeah.
For the discerning diner.
It's a fantasy world.
I used to work in a fish restaurant.
That's cracked die. Ooh, the last one is going to be... Does a 19 hit you?
With my -2, no, my armor class is 21.
Oh, so he would have hit you, but your armor, your strong plate mail armor, deflects the spade away, and he doesn't do any sneak attack damage. The other one is paralyzed, so can't do anything, which means it's Caragor's go.
You know the one that pokes Fulton in the eye?
Yeah.
Do you reckon he fish hooked him?
Aha.
Oh, fuck. Fuck everyone. It was more of an observation than a pun, but fuck you all very much anyway.
Only could have come up with a better line. But,
I would like to execute Velda.
I mean, Beelzebub's trying his best.
I mean, that was a well-cast pun, wasn't it?
I think the scales have definitely gone in our favour.
It's all going off in his place.
Oh, for God's sake, let's just move on.
This is officially a nightmare now. So Caragor wants to, the one that's crept up behind Fulton is like Jeb-ended him in the back. I'm gonna get that one. And Caragor he's like put his hands up because he was like, right, take one of them, and then sees that Bubba paralysed once and goes, oh, all right, cool, just get the knives out again, here we go, here I go, killing again. And then just launches himself at the one that surprised Fulton.
Okay.
I've forgotten how things work, Dan. Just if I was attacking with a kukri and then using the ability on a kukri to trip, that's not the critical specialization. That is a thing that I can do with the kukri, so I would make an attack and then a separate move to trip afterwards.
I think so, yeah. If it has the trip trait, I believe it has the trip trait, it means you can trip without a penalty.
Remember, you got a +1 as well.
Yes, thank you.
For a weapon with the trip trait, you can use it to make a trip attack instead, so it's in place of a regular attack. So you make an attack roll, but rather than dealing damage, if you beat his athletics DC, his reflex DC, you may knock him over. If you critically fail, you drop the kukri, but you don't fall over. Normally on a trip attack, you fall over if you fail it, but in this, you just drop the kukri.
Cool. I'm going to make a regular attack, and then I'm going to try the trip attack.
Okay, that's fine.
I love that you can trip with a kukri. It's just a big knife, and you go, I'm going to go for your leg. Yeah. All the way down there. That's Salvio over. Alright, so the first attack is, oh boy, with the bonuses from our Tengu, it's a 32 to hit. Is that a critical hit?
That is a critical and then some.
Okay.
So roll your damage and double it.
Oh god. Okay, hang on. Because I get, with a critical specialization on a kukri, I get off balance and flat footed as well. What does that adds some stuff?
I don't
debuffs.
think you need a feat to unlock critical specializations. That's
why I wrote it down, because that's why I wrote it down on my sheet. That's why, because otherwise I wouldn't have written them down, because there's a certain level that we got access to. I remember looking at them at like level 2 and being like, I haven't got them yet. But there's something that said to me in level 5. Why do I don't know what the feat is though. So you're right. I don't mind if you don't apply it.
So by the sounds of it, your plan is to trip him up by chopping off his legs.
It's something about going for the tendons of the kukri. Yeah. It comes with the kukri.
Nasty.
Okay, so am I rolling double damage as well?
Yeah. Well, definitely double damage, but I'm not sure that it's because that's a crit.
Yes.
Yeah, you just double the damage.
This guy's dead.
Yeah. Is he the guy that we've already softened up?
So what kind of... Is it a knife? Is it the knife weapon group?
Yes.
The kukri. Okay, so he's also going to take 1d6 bleed damage from the critical. That's the critical effect of a knife.
So that's 10 so far.
Takes 10 points of damage.
A full 6 from the bleed damage.
Nice.
16 points of damage, and he is bleeding.
And now I'd like to trip him over, please.
Okay.
Is he still up?
Still up.
Oh my god,
Tough fishmonger.
That's what you get for a good
monger.
seafood diet. You get very tough.
Maybe you got a -5 to this because it counts as still
+1
attack.
still?
Yep.
Yeah.
So just minus.
Minus
And it's an agile weapon, so it's only
Is that
-3.
just a constant passive bonus with +1 on the rolls?
Yeah.
That's sick.
It's good, isn't it? It's nice one.
Yeah.
So plus 11 to that would be a full, dirty, filthy, fish stinky 20.
A 20, that is enough. You trip him over. Beats his save of 18, his score of 18. So you hook his leg out from under him and he crashes to the floor, stabbed up and bleeding badly all over the floor. Non-hygienic anymore. Fortunately, there's sawdust down. It soaks up a lot of it.
Amazing. Can I, for my last action, just like fall on top of him and go, I call that move the crab claw. Do you like it?
No, I hate it.
Good.
Really hurts. Wonderful. Round 2, Shania Rain. The guy in front of you is paralyzed.
And the guy behind him is on the floor with Caragor on top of him?
Yep, and then the other guy is in the corner of the room with Fulton chopping him up with an axe.
Okay, so I've just noticed that Philippe has 6 on his intimidation. So can I sort of shout something at Shania and use his intimidation score? Because he'll be like screaming and backing me up.
You're really on this intimidation trip, ain't you?
Yeah. Come on. Like, these are just fishmongers. We don't need to kill them, do we?
I'm amazed that Shania hasn't got more in intimidation.
I just didn't put any points into it.
I've got a sneaky feeling these guys ain't just fishmongers.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And also, we might find some bodies in the basement, I think.
Yeah. So, I'm going to say, give up, puny humans. Forget about it. You're covered. We got you. So, just throw down your weapons. You know what I'm saying? And Philippe goes, screams in one of their faces. And it is... Oh, crap.
I love it because of all the things Shania said today, that's the least intimidating thing.
Yeah, it's a 10.
A 10. That is a failure. They are not moved by Philippe's chest beating.
Does that count as a move?
Well, you have to activate Philippe, so that's one of Philippe's actions and one of your actions. So you have 2 actions left. Philippe has 1.
Okay, all right, fine. Well, then I move. Let's see. I guess. Are you like on top of him?
Yes.
Okay.
And he might die next round from the crab claw.
Yeah. Right. Okay. In that case, I move over. It's like. Should I help Fulton out? I'll help Fulton out. Why not? So I move over to where Fulton is and go, all right, have a Jove, and attack with my weapon that I use all the time. What's it called? Scythe. Oh, yes, scythe. That's it, my scythe. Oh, yeah. That is 28.
28. That is a critical hit.
Okay, 8 points of damage. What was that?
Okay, he is still alive.
And Philippe jumps at him with his jaws as well.
Monkey bite.
So monkey bite attack as well. That is 15.
15, not a hit.
Damn.
Fangs off Philippe.
16 with a...
Oh, 16. Oh, yeah. 16.
16, still no good. Philippe is inspired by the song, but not quite enough to get through this guy's fishy defences. He battles your way. Fulton, Battlestone, you are being surrounded. Well, actually, one of them's on the floor bleeding to death, and the other one's got a monkey on him. But other than that, you're surrounded.
I'll go for the one that's got a monkey on him.
All right.
Because if the one's bleeding to death, are we trying to keep him alive?
No, we're trying to keep the paralysed one.
We're going to get
arrested.
Can I get them both with a sweep?
You will have to move, but you have to move to be able to get them side by side.
Can I do that?
Sweep the leg.
All right, I'm going to
move. They don't have. You can just take a step to do it, so you don't need to worry about provoking.
Gee, that's a lot. That's a 19 on the die.
Oh God!
Wow.
So that is 19 plus 15. So
I'll save you the time and the maths. It's a critical hit.
Yay! And that's double dice.
It's you double the so you roll the damage normally and then double it. Remember, you've got 2 dice for that axe because it's a striking weapon.
Oh shit! So it's 2.
So it's 2. What do you normally roll?
D12.
So it's 2d12 plus all your bonuses. That's
Shit.
your regular damage, and then you double that.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh shit! Okay,
striking weapon.
So 19.
19. Okay. The first guy has 2 hit points left, so he turns to mist. So the axe goes through. He jumps. He says, not today, monkey!" And just explodes all over Philippe as the axe goes through him, and then just sails into the next guy. You only roll to hit and roll damage once against both of them, don't you? You don't roll separately or do you roll the attacks separately?
The weapon makes a sweeping or spinning attacks, making it easier to attack multiple enemies. When you attack with this weapon, you gain a +1 circumstance bonus to your attack roll if you already attempted an attack If you already attempted to attack a different target this turn using this weapon, you can
That's a
add
sweep trait on the axe. You're using a feat, aren't you, to attack 2 targets next to each other?
Swipe, it's called.
Swipe.
So it is roll damage only once and apply it to each creature you hit. A swipe counts as 2 attacks for your multiple attack penalty. If you're using a weapon with a sweep trait, its modifier applies to all your swipe attacks.
Very good. So so you hit both of them with a critical hit. It's the same damage, which means we do not need to worry about bleed damage on the other guy at all.
Well, that worked out
definitely bleeding
relatively well, didn't it?
You smash the axe through one guy just into the other one as he's on the floor and just take his head off.
Nice. Just inches away from Caragor's face as well. Oh, okay, right.
Right, Bubba's gonna walk over to the half elf who's still paralysed for a little while.
How long is he? How long's paralysed last?
One round, so we've still got like James's go and my go, so we've got like 12 or seconds. So we're gonna tie him up.
Okay.
Tie him up before he unparalyzes.
Okay.
And then all right.
Wrap some rope around him.
Still got 6 seconds here.
Well, it takes an action takes a while to get the rope out of your pack, and then so it's going to take a few of you to tie him up, tying somebody else.
I go and help, and what I do
actions.
is say, so you used to work in a fish restaurant. What's the most deadly thing that you would have actually attacked with in a fish restaurant?
I mean, Bubba didn't.
I know, but I don't know. Bubba seems like a bird of the world.
Bubba just bleeding into Colin now.
If these fishmongers, that's true. If these fishmongers came into like your shop, like what would you have grabbed in the restaurant?
I don't know. There's like knives everywhere, isn't there, in restaurants?
Yeah,
so
they've got all sorts of weird knives, haven't they?
Ice picks are quite cool.
Yeah,
just have them in your hands.
Fish spade.
A fish spade.
Fish spade.
I mean, the ice shovels are usually plastic, so they're not going to do much, to be honest.
Yeah, this is a good old-fashioned Absalom fish spade, isn't it?
But you did have like a chainmail glove as well. Like
the butchers have those as well.
Yeah.
It's good for
anyway,
bakers.
So...
And candlestick makers.
Just for a second.
Chainmail bakers.
Because the loaves are really cutty, Let's just stop putting razor blades in them.
All right,
so we've glove.
So I help him tie him up. Yeah,
tied him up.
The elf.
Yeah.
You tie the elf up.
So now we have you, and you see that your friends are disintegrated on the floor because my man over here, he's back on the case. Isn't that right, Fulton?
Aye, I'm on the case, and that case is gonna be pulping your head into mash.
So
you better sorry, go on.
So I was gonna say, so tell us everything that you fucking know, or I will take this bandage off from your head and make the wound worse, because I can do that because I'm medically trained.
That's a very specific threat.
Tell us about the red hands, and I'll whip his thing off his head to see the wound. What's his wound look
He's
like?
got a bruise on his head, like he was hit over the head, and you can see that actually his hair is the same colour as the strands of hair you found on the rolling pin.
See, I
You
told
further
you.
rolling
The rolling poodle. I think I've got one of them in my pockets.
Yeah. No, we've had enough dogs for one day.
We've still got the rolling pin, haven't we?
Where's Mr. Time?
I've got it.
Recognise that, and I point to the rolling pin.
Caragor holds it
Caragor's
up.
holding
We've
it.
already proven that bitch.
Yeah, where's Mr.
shit.
Time?
Who?
Mr. Time.
I punch him in the stomach. Just a little bit.
I'll never tell you anything.
Why not?
You can't stop us.
Crying out, Jesus.
Who's us?
Yeah,
You'll never stop the Whispering Way.
That's the red hand then, is it?
Oh, the Red Hand's so much more.
Did you light the fire?
We didn't start the fire.
It's been burning for a long time.
Yes.
That was the signal. The signal that told us. The signal that told us to spring to action.
How many are there in the city?
Our numbers are legion.
Yeah, well, we are fire because we're the. What the fuck is that?
No, do you know what, Shania?
You're right,
You're right.
Shania. Like, we
What
are.
did that?
No, go on, Cat. Finish your thought. It's all right. You tried.
We are fire. We are fire. I tell you what, mate.
we are fire.
We're-
because we are the fucking Danger Club, bitch.
We're gonna be the fire that ignites your Whisper away and burns it to ground, mate. So you can either tell us, or I can start pulling teeth.
You see his
Exactly.
eyes dart to the hatch, and he's like, "Do anything you want. My life is inconsequential next to the power of the Whispering Tyrant."
Okay,
know what?
so there's someone someone down there, isn't there?
We've met cultists before, you know. You all got the same thing. You all die for cause and all this kind of stuff.
Same thing, innit? Yeah, I'm bored of it, man.
You just said, like, no, as in, like, no, it's not down there. It definitely is down there, isn't it? Something.
No.
What's down there?
Come on, let's go. Like, Shania goes and checks out what's down
Hold on, let me
there.
just... I detect magic on it first.
You detect magic. There is some a trait, some magic coming from down below. Somewhere.
Right, whatever's below it is magical. So, there you go.
Should we throw him inside?
Okay.
Yeah, maybe throw him down it. What if we threw you down? Would you be alright with that?
Do what you want. You will not stop the whispering tyrant.
That's a
I'm
full
bored
on.
of this motherfucker.
Already.
It's a full on filthy fishy 20 for a checking for traps on that.
Okay, yeah, you find no sign of traps on the trapdoor.
And nod to the
Shania
others.
opens the trapdoor.
You fling it open. There is a ladder leading down into a basement down below.
She grabs the guy who's tied up and throws him down the hole.
You'll never stop the whispering crunch. He just lands on his head at the bottom of the thing. It's a crumpled heap.
Sorry, guys, I think I might have killed him.
He weren't going to tell us anything
He's not
else, to
gonna
be
tell us
honest.
anything.
No.
And actually, he told us more. He said he weren't going to say anything. He said loads, actually.
Yeah?
He did. I'd like to know more about the hand. He said it meant so much more.
Yeah.
I wonder what that meant.
Anyway, we're going to follow him down this ladder?
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going to use the ladder, though.
Yeah.
I think, yes, rather than his route.
Yeah.
Caragor eyes up and goes just to himself. Yeah, I couldn't make that land.
You make your way down the ladder into the basement. You look around. It looks like a sort of fairly standard basement, apart from a couple of things. For a start, there is a hole in the wall on one side that seems to have been knocked through into, and you can smell just the smell of sewage coming through it. It seems to be knocked down into the sewage system. But more worrying than that, in the middle of the room, there is a table covered in blood, and there is blood just all over the floor. You can see ropes on the table from where it looks like someone was tied to it, and then you can see hooks hanging from the ceiling, and strung up from two of the hooks hanging from the ceiling is the flayed skin of Gavron, as just staring back at you, and you can see bloody handprints all over the room. And that is where we leave it for tonight.
Nasty, nasty business.
Just if I was attacking with a kukri and then using the ability on a kukri to trip, that's not the critical specialization. That is a thing that I can do with the kukri. So I would make an attack and then a separate move to trip afterwards.
I think so, yeah. It has the trip trait. I believe it has the trip trait. It means you can trip without a penalty.
Remember, you got a +1 as well.
Yes, thank you.
Because of your inspiring thing. We may need a little pause while we grab items with... Weapon traits.
Everybody time stop. Pause. Reroll that dust. It's time. Not every time. It's every time.
Okay. So,